great day. Many women delay getting mammograms. We're busy. We don't want to take time off work. And with all the conflicting medical recommendations, we decide to just trust our womanly intuition. But in the same amount of time you can get a pedicure, you can get one of the most accurate breast health screenings in the country. Here to explain, please welcome Dr. Melissa O'Toole with Solis Mammography. Welcome back. Let me start with, there is just so much, I think some of it's misinformation and some of it's confusion out there. And we'll start with, at what age should women begin yearly breast health screening? So we're going to put the audience to the test here. All right, should it be 35, 40, or 45, audience members? A, B, or C? 35, 40, or 45? A, oh, we have lots of A. Whoa, this side's all in the A's, this side's in the B's. Okay, so it's saying 35 or 40. What is the right answer?
We recommend a baseline mammogram at 35, or sometime between 35 and 40, but annual screening mammography should begin at 40, so every year at 40.
Yeah.
So 40 is the answer.
The caveat to that is if you think something's wrong and you're 25,
absolutely,
go in. Just go ahead and go in.
Absolutely.
All right. What are risk factors for breast health issues? Is it A, family history, B, drinking 2 or more alcoholic beverages a day, I hope not, or C, being female? A, family history? Okay, everybody says family history. Okay, I think, all right, they're saying, oh, we got you. All right, so they're saying A. Okay, so is it A, B, or C?
Well, it's a trick answer, right? D, all of the above.
All of the above. It's an all of the above one. Okay.
But I want to point out is it's really important to know that only 30% of women who are diagnosed with breast cancer have a family history. 70% of women that are diagnosed with breast cancer have no family history whatsoever.
And it's good to pay attention to, because so many times people will say, well, no one in my family's ever had it, so I don't bother getting a mammogram. And it's important to talk about it. I have a friend who, you could name just about any woman in her family tree, and they passed away from breast cancer, but they didn't talk about it. And so no one knew until she started asking questions, and that's when she knew for her it wasn't if but when, and finally it presented. And now she can at least have her daughters to be aware.
Right.
Okay. We talked about who needs a mammogram. Any woman over 40 every year, at least, unless you know there's something is wrong. Early detection is the key. Here's the toughest thing for a lot of women. You want to know, but you don't want to know, right? Yeah. The earlier you know, the better and more effective treatment can be.
Well, and that's actually what I tell my friends. If you have a lump, then it's real easy for the radiologist to find. If you go and say, I have a lump, you want a specialist to read your mammogram when you have nothing. That's why you should seek out somebody who does this all day, every day. Yeah. And at Solis Mammography, all we are breast specialists. That's what we do all day, every day.
Okay, let's talk about the things that make you different. One, of course, is the technology. I know in years past, I would go and they'd say, hey, we need you to come back. We saw a little something. We're not quite sure what it is. And they would do what was an ultrasound. But the difference here is technology has advanced where you're not getting that call back necessarily. You can see things effectively the first time around.
Right, that's the 3D mammography. We participated in the FDA trial. It started back in 2009, and then it got FDA approval in 2011. So we've been reading the 3D mammograms for about 5 years now. And Medicare did approve it starting in, or they created the CPT code in 2015. So insurers have followed it.
Yeah. So when we're taking a look at what you can see here. And this is the thing, again, I wouldn't think I could ever feel anything like that. You know?
It's tiny. And what you're seeing now is that 2D mammography is like a book. So you're able to look at the front and back cover. And then 3D is if you open the book and you're able to look at the tissue page by page. So you're getting a much clearer picture of the tissue. And really it's peeling away. And as you can see on the image on the screen, the 3D mammography, you can see the cancer that would have been hidden by just the 2D. It's much more accurate than the 2D. The cancer detection rate goes up, so the sensitivity is increased and the specificity. So the callback rates go down. We're finding about 40% more cancers with 3D mammography.
Wow, 40% more.
40% more. It's incredible. And the callback rates have gone down by about 50%. On average, I would say the callback rates for breast imagings should be about 10% if you're going to, a breast group.
Right.
Our callback rate's about 5% with 3D.
Wow.
So that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. That is huge. Of course, we talked about earlier that you can get it done done about the amount of time it takes to get a pedicure, so about 45 minutes. No hassle. It's convenient. As you mentioned, this is what you do.
Right. Oh, yeah. We try and make it easy for you guys. Come in. There's a little bit of discomfort, but I would say the breast is in compression for about 45 seconds, but you should be in and out in 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, this is, I can't tell you how many women have said to me, well, I know I should go, but is it uncomfortable? It's not that kind of uncomfortable. And then, of course, again, yeah, how many of you, like, yeah, agree, right? Yeah, it's not that kind of uncomfortable. And so when you know, and then how many times have you run into people who say, if I had just gone and not skipped that 1 year? So again, every year after, even with 3D, go every year, because there's certain cancers that can present and grow quickly.
Right. Oh, my goodness. The studies that have proven to us the way that cancers grow, you need to come every year when it's most treatable, most curable. I mean, we have a great success rate. I mean, all comers, you know, there's 95% survival.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, one day breast cancer will be just an inconvenience and a nuisance as opposed to a death sentence. So we've come a long way, but we have to play our part as well as women.
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy thing to do, to have the peace of mind to know that everything's okay. Just come, get it done. We'll take care of you.
All right, I'm bringing mine in. For more information or to schedule your appointment with Solis Mammography, call 866-717-2551, 866-717-2551, or log on to Solis Mammography.